If you watched some of my videos before, I think it's pretty clear that I fucking love gaming. I love it more than any other form of media, maybe except music. Nothing can ever beat my goat. I think it has the capability and the potential to convey emotions in a more profound way in comparison to things like movies and books, because you are quite literally controlling the character's fate. The story or how the game goes is in your hands. That guy died, your fault. You made the wrong decision and now your entire squad is facing inevitable doom, also your fault. Instead of sitting there watching, or worse, reading what the character goes through, you go through it yourself. See that giant robot over there? Get up from your ass and fight it yourself. There are three main platforms in gaming. Console, which in my opinion is turning obsolete and you should just buy a PC. Mobile, the biggest and most accessible of the three, and PC, which rules. The first platform I ever gamed on was the PS2. I don't remember much from it, to be honest. I was like 5. I do clearly remember a Scooby-Doo game on it though, of all things. But through my teenage years and through lockdown, I spent my time gaming on my phone. But now I'm a hardcore PC gamer with the best PC you can ever imagine. But back to the main topic of this video, mobile gaming. At some point or another, we all have played them. We've all touched and played the old classics when we were younger. Subway Surfers, Fruit Ninja, Angry Birds, Clash of Clans, all of which released in the golden age of gaming, where no microtransaction was present and games were quality made by people with passion and control. But then we jumped to present day. Nowadays, if you were to search for a mobile game, you're gonna come across either really shitty games you see on those ads that are played by troglodytes that make you pissed watching them thinking, this guy's a fucking dumbass, I can do better than him. And when you actually download the game, it's just a shitty gameplay loop and has a billion, jillion, more billion ads in them. Either that or gacha games. These need no introductions. You've seen them everywhere now, ever since Genshin came out. I did a video on them a while back if you want a more in-depth explanation on them. I'll link it down below. In short, they're casinos. Not to exploit greed, but lust. With these cute anime girls. These games are predatory trying to cash in on FOMO, but who cares about that when you can get a new waifu at its 0.6% chance. But across the shitty and mass-produced mobile games and the saturated market of anime gacha games, there still stands one classic from a bygone era that still stands big and proud in the mobile gaming platform. One that didn't die but grew stronger as the years passed, growing bigger even though it had seemingly been abandoned by its developer, a game whose developer didn't succumb to greed and made the game riddled with in-app purchases to try and fester off every last cent from kids and unassuming parents. That game is none other than Genshin Geometry Dash.
I ain't never ever get caught kissing a butt. I'm just trying to get that bag. You be kissing the butt.
Geometry Dash is a mobile game developed by one Robert Topala, or widely known as RobTop. It was released 12 years ago in 2013 on iOS and Android at a $2 price point, and released on Steam at the end of 2014 priced at $5. The premise of the game is simple. If you've played or seen the impossible game Flash game, you're gonna be the best. Basically, you're a cube and you can jump by clicking. That's it. That's literally it. That's the only thing you can do in this game. You probably don't even need fingers to play this game. The cube can also turn to a ship, UFO, ball, robot, among other things. But the thing that makes this game interesting is its levels and gameplay. Like I said before, there's only one button and it's to jump. If you fail that jump, you die. Start over again. No matter how far you are in the level or how hard the level is, if you die, you are right back at the beginning. This difficulty is one of the biggest selling point of Geometry Dash, being fun, challenging, and rage-inducing. Because you can have easy levels like Stereo Madness, Back on Track, but then you see levels like Slaughterhouse and wonder how the fuck people are able to clear these levels. In GD, there are 26 official levels, 22 being in normal mode and 4 of them being in platformer mode, added in a 2.2 update. And that amount alone is pretty impressive, but the real charm of Geometry Dash is in the unofficial levels, aka the user-created levels. These levels are created using the level editor available to use by everyone in the game and is one of, if not the best level editor in gaming. You have every single block, background, item, asset, an array of triggers for you to utilize that I do not understand in the slightest, and this game had an entire 3D level in here. how in the actual players can really create, upload, and share their levels so long as you can beat them however many they want. Currently, there are more than 10 million levels created by users in the game right now. That is around 37 levels uploaded every second since GD released. Think about that for a minute. With so many levels, only few ever get rated. It's a stamp of approval, so to speak, given by the developer himself, RobTop. These levels created by the players can prove many things. It can be to prove how difficult the game can be and raise the skill ceiling like some levels like Slaughterhouse, Grief, Tidal Wave, or to show off how skillful they are at decorating and designing levels like Next Capsule, Change a Scene, White Space, and so on. Either or, they can just be a testament on how clinically insane you are to break the boundaries of the game and make something entirely different like what, how, and 3-depth. Some of my personal favorites of these are Dream Flower, Aperture, Pixel Path 2, and Limbo. And these levels are getting better and better after the 2.2 update back in December 2023. With a myriad of levels being made every day, there is of course a large community of GD players out there, and in the community there exist people that are quite possibly the best player in gaming. People like Zoink, Doggie, W Popoff, being able to complete the hardest level constantly to push the difficulty ceiling, clearing levels previously thought to be impossible, or even clearing the top demons multiple times in a row. These players are absolute manics at what they do, and I cannot imagine how they got good at this. And most of them are really young too. Other than the top players, the community is thriving, being able to survive a 7-year gap between update 2.1 and 2.2, and even then after that, the community grew even larger after the update because how infamous the fire in the hole meme and the whole brain rot era of GD was. Thank God we passed that phase. And as it stands, the Geometry Dash game and the community will thrive for years to come. Geometry Dash is a mobile game that I can easily crown as the best mobile game to ever exist, and it will most likely stay that way for a very, very long time. It was created by a single developer and has grown to such an extent unforeseen by anyone, and it still continues to grow to this day, 12 years later. With its library of Babel-sized catalog of user-generated levels, its intricate and thorough level editor accompanied by a simple yet challenging gameplay, its $2 price point almost feels like you're robbing an old man that's in a vegetative state. I know this entire video sounds like an ad, which it kinda is, but you should try Geometry Dash. Seriously, I'm not sponsored, but RobTop, if you're watching, shoot me a message. But yeah, that about sums it up for the video. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, why don't you tell me the hardest level you've completed in Geometry Dash? Me personally, I've completed 9 circles and I'm trying to complete Future Funk now, but I'm kinda stuck in the middle. Anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more content like this. And I'll see you next time. See ya.